Hello everyone, welcome back to England's History. I've just done the update on the Simplex. I can't believe how much they've added to it. It's absolutely mad. They're bonkers. You've got a machine that's under £300 and they keep updating it and making it better and better and better. They're mad. Let's have a look at the unit and I'll show you what's new. Okay then, so the first new feature on the update is you've got the sensitivity. Now instead of going up to 6 it goes up to 7, but you go up to 6 as normal, and when you go into 7 it really does boost it. This is in all the modes. So on 4, 5, 6, not much of a change. You can just tell that has give it a big boost in power. So you are going to get more depth in all the different modes, which is brilliant. More depth the better. The next feature on the update is, if you look across the top, you will notice that things have changed. The all metal mode is now on the right hand side instead of the left. So you've got field mode, which is the same as before. Part mode 1, which is a new one, which is extra depth. Slow recovery speed, but extra depth. Part 1's brilliant because some of the people that were searching in field mode that only had 2 tones, they weren't too keen on just 2 tones. So they bought out part 1, part 2, which is going to give you part 1, extra depth, 3 tones, and also you've got the part 2, which is the faster recovery speed and 3 tones. Part 2 is the same as before, a fast recovery speed, slightly less depth, better in amongst the iron. Your beach mode for the beach, and then your all metal mode. In the all metal mode, you've now got an added threshold. See it pop up at the bottom? Not there. No, it's there. So that's your added threshold. So you go across. Now it goes from minus 50 to plus 50. Obviously, it depends what soil conditions you're on. You'll adjust that to suit. Just so you've just got a nice little threshold buzz, and it helps you then get the target to depth. A little change in the threshold, you know you've got a target under the coil. Let's go back into that. Let's go back into your. So that threshold's set now, balanced to this room as such. You don't want to be running it really loud, because you're not going to tell the slight little nuances in the deep targets. You want it to be just a little whisper in the background. So so you hear that little tiny rise in the signal. If you have it banging out, you won't hear that. You won't see them little changes. So you just balance that just right to suit your ears. Okay, back into field mode. The bottom there, which is very new, that's the mineralization bar. That will tell you what the mineralization is like on the ground that you're on. For me, everyone's different, but for me, I will always leave the grain balance at 90, unless you start to get into some tricky soil. And but now you can tell, as soon as that starts to fill up, it won't happen very often in the UK, but some other countries it might. When that starts to fill up, at least halfway, then I would start thinking about grain balancing. But by setting your grain balance to suit the grain that you're on, that will help you with smaller targets and also depth. So balancing the machine, the better you can balance the machine, the better performance you will get. Another new feature. So before, when you went into different settings, so let's open up the settings bar at the bottom. It used to take about 4 seconds and then it will cut off. But now it lasts for 10 seconds, which is going to give you more time to be able to adjust the settings. And also, what they've added, say if you've just done you just wanted to change that to F3 and didn't want to wait 10 seconds, it takes you back to the detect screen. As well as adding an extra bar on the sensitivity, they've also added an extra bar on the depth gauge, because you're going to need it. With that extra sensitivity, you're going to go a bit deeper. I don't think you're going to be talking 4 or 5 inches or something, but even if you've got an extra inch, that could make all the difference on the day. Okay, so the next feature is across the bottom, which is your brightness. Go across to the brightness, A1, A2, A3, A4, and an A0 as such, because as you go all the way down, that will then turn the backlight off. When you go into A1, it will stay as you set it. Nice and bright. Push the up button, back to the detect screen. They've also optimised the volume for the pinpoint feature and the wired headphones. And the last thing they've added is, this is the last thing they've added so far. You never know what's going to come with Dillick. She keeps updating it and updating it. I can't believe it. The grain balance has also been extended to help with trickier soils. So going to grain balance, 90, it goes all the way up to 99.9. The higher you go with the grain balance, the more chance you've got. If you're at 99.9 and you've got a deep, small silver target, you've got a chance of losing it then, because you're grain balancing it out. So grain balance just till it's finely tuned, and then you'll be okay. As I mentioned earlier, you grain balance to suit the mineralization. If you're over grain balance, the machine will start to it will every time you hit a bit of stubble or something like that, it will just false. So if your machine's constantly falsing, your grain balance is probably set wrong. Turn it off. How much? Was that 10? I've got my list here. Let's have a look at my list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different items added. That mad? Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just a little, just a quick video, just to show you what's been added on the update. Impressive, isn't it? Even more for you. Even more. Bang for the buck. Even if you only gained an inch, that could make all the difference.